Hello everyone, I am Catechus, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for Breath of Fire 3. Last episode we found Beyd and the boat, but still can't use the darn thing cause it's broken down. However, Momo thinks she can fix it. This episode we will look for the parts she needs at the Steel Beach. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. All right, and where are we? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got Ray in our team, and I went through the painstaking process the night before, getting him his 5 levels and learning Shadow Walk. Pecco is almost in peak physical performance. And with that, let's go over that real quick. So, just so you all see, Ray learned it, but Pecco gets to utilize it, the Shadow Walk ability, which will just increase his damage potential. Hopefully I'll remember to show it off this episode. However, to continue the story, we actually need to swap Pecco out for Gar. So I'm going to take a quick nap, swap them in, and meet you on the world map. BRB. Oh, I may have also forgotten to equip someone, preferably Ray, with the Thunder Ring, because we're going to need someone to not die from thunder. Anyway, now that we are all prepared, let's head over here to the Steel Beach. We got to find some parts. Oh, hey sir, is this the Steel Beach I've heard of? Well, up ahead is a place called the Steel Beach. It's called that because that's where all the machines wash up. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I said you can't go in there. No, you really didn't. This area belongs to the... Huh? I have permission, man. You got the master's permission. Oh, okay then. Go on in. Thank you very much. Now, there's not much to really do in here. You can talk to the yokels if you want, but in reality, what we have to do is try to enter the building on the left here. Wait, you can't just go in there. Even if the guildmaster said okay, it's way too dangerous. Man, but I need parts. Well, if you really want to go in, you should ask the foreman. If he says okay, you can go in. All right? All right. So the foreman is straight to the northeast of that guy, and it's the ox-looking dude. Hey, dude, I need in. You want to go inside the freighter to look for parts, huh? I don't know. You look kind of scrawny. Don't you have anyone big like me to help you? And that is why we need Gar. We need our muscle. So I take you're looking for parts, eh? You could probably find a lot in that freighter. Yeah, I know. But only the best fighters from the guild are allowed to go in there. So you want me to fight you? Still, you look pretty buff. Take your protein. Mind if I see for myself how tough you are? No, it's a mini game. We're gonna put you to work on salvage. You and I work together to pull the rope and drag up the machines on the ocean floor. Let me tell you how it works. When that little fella there raises the white flag, I'll pull on the rope. This is by far one of the more annoying minigames. When he drops the flag, I stop. The number there's how much rope's left, get it? When he raises the red flag, you pull, okay? To pull the rope, hit the X button as fast as you can. Yeah, there we go. And you gotta mash that button. Mash it good. Remember to pull when the flag goes up. If you're goofing off and not hitting the X button, or if you hit the button when the flag's not up, the rope will break and that's it. And remember to keep an eye on how much rope is left. If we get a distance more than 2 meters, it'll throw off our balance and that rope will slip. And that's it. So, yeah, again, I suck at this minigame and I really shouldn't, and I don't understand why. So we'll see how many times it takes me to do it. Oh, boy. I love his little slip animation, too. Basically, all you have to do is look at how much rope you got and how much rope I got, and adjust the speed of how often you hit the button, see? Well, that about covers it. Ready? So I'm probably not going to talk much due to focusing and, well, I want to edit out all my button clicks, because personally it annoys me. I don't know about you guys. So let's give it a try. Okay, if you can do it, you'll have proven yourself to us. Here we go. Start. Oh, first try, let's go. Oh boy, this one's heavy. Don't get many like this. Can you see what it is yet? Maybe? Or at least the monkey does. Oh, come on. Boss, that don't look like no machine. Oh, what is it? Run. Yeah, real men. Well, don't that just beat all? Aren't you happy now, big fella? You proved yourself to him. I love Ray's little jab there, Gar. Anyway, welcome to the boss fight of Steel Beach, the Angler. Now, this is probably what we're fishing up when we fish an angler. Anyway, he has no weaknesses and is strong to death attacks. He does have a learnable ability, Bone Dart, which can confuse a target. Don't worry about it. Lots of enemies have Bone Dart. But he does also have Venom Breath to inflict poison on the party and Thunderclap to do very heavy thunder damage to someone. That is part of the reason we wanted the Thunder Ring on Ray. Because for this fight, I am actually going to use the Were-Tiger, and we're just going to have Ray start with that. We're going to have him transform. Ryu, we're going to have him initially ascend here, and I am going to use the Frost, the Force, and the Gross Gene. And then Gar, because he's the slowest, I'm just going to have him do Influence off the bat. Then he'll become just healer duty. It's weird, like, how much pain he's in when he transforms. Still nowhere as cool as Ryu. Now, he's straight up gonna poison us. Don't worry about it. We'll just fight through the pain. It's okay. And now that Gar has influenced the Were-Tiger Ray, he is full-on heal duty now, except for poison. Yeah, Ray does good damage. And because of his speed, he gets to attack twice a turn, so that's pretty good too. Ryu, we're just going to do Frost Claw. We're not going to do Aura. We do not have the AP for that. Gar, I'm going to have him just defend for now. There we go. Look at all that damage. Ow. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Alright, now, Gar's getting a little worse for wear. Vitamins are cheap. We're just gonna throw them. You know, we're basically doing 750 damage a turn, so it's not gonna... Oh, this may hurt. Hit Ray. Oh, that's not Ray. Oh, well, that's not good. Ray's not influenced anymore. We have a problem. And we can't use items. Alright, well, hopefully we can just, get through this. Please? Ow. Oh, Ray, that's a good hit. Where's that been all frickin' day? Maybe we'll out-damage. Oh, well, there's the pain. We won! And that right there is why I don't prefer the Ray build. Oh, I always get screwed like that. Oh well. We'll pick Gar up, it's okay. Well, thanks a lot there. I never would have guessed we'd pull something like that up. Think nothing of it. More importantly. Oh yeah, of course. If you can kill something like that, you sure can go in the freighter. No problem. No, sir. Take whatever you need. As much as you want. I was gonna anyway. But yeah, we're all poisoned and mostly dead. So, gonna fix that up real quick. Because you can't walk fast if you're poisoned. Real annoying. Anyway, I am going to go rest in an inn to get Gar's HP back, swap party members, so I'll have Pekko instead of Gar, and I will meet you back here, lickety-split, BRB. Alright, now that we have our onion of mass destruction here, we can actually start looting the place. So once the angler is dead, all the parts become accessible. Like right here from the entrance, this H-looking thing in this pile is part B. Technically, you only have to pick up the parts on the memo, but I am just going to pick them all up because that's the easiest option. So from there, if we continue to the northeast, behind, yeah, there we go, behind this hill here, part H for some reason. And then if we keep following the perimeter, we'll find a dragon gene, and this is the mutant gene. And I'm not sure what this one does. It's described as randomizing abilities and properties. I don't know what that means. We'll find out together. Now, southwest from there, along the beach, is an O-ring. If I can pick it up, which is part A. I love that it keeps bringing up the diagram. And then further to the southwest here, well, I guess we gotta go around this. But in this little alcove at the freighter is part F. And then to the south of that, in this little alcove, is a little box piece here for part G. And that's all the parts from this area of the beach. Now we have to go inside. Doop, doop, doop. Now, this area here is a legit dungeon with some new enemies, so let's go over them. There's only 3, and they're all acorn variants. So we have the Bolt, which has high dodge chance, no strengths or weaknesses. However, he can drop the Royal Dagger, which if you're using the Ray build or using him at all, it's a pretty good weapon for this point of the game for him, if you want to try for it. And he is the first repeatable enemy where you can learn the Frost Strike ability that we were, trying to get at the Contest of Champions, which inflicts ice damage and sleep status simultaneously. Then the Bolt Archer, which has high dodge and crit chance, again no strengths or weaknesses, and can inflict blind. And lastly, the Bolt Mage, which just has high dodge chance, no strength or weaknesses, and can cast Silence, Ice Blast, and Jolt. So much fun! But anyway, from the start, we're just going to walk along the edge here, and eventually we'll get stopped because there's a part right here behind the little partition wall. And, oh, a fight. Hooray! A little Bolt Archer, fantastic. I guess Ryu, can you just burn him? I don't know if this is going to do enough damage. Oh, Ray actually hit. I don't know. I've had fights in here where like 10 attacks still don't hit these little buggers. Anyway, from this next intersection, we're going to want to go to the northwest because there's a part right here. Fantastic. Now, we can't go through the door further up the path, so we're just going to go in the one direction we haven't gone yet into a fight. Oh, a little bolty mage. Look at him all like, wow, wow, wow. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, Ryu will show you. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, down these stairs, down these ladders. Now, we're gonna have a bit of a puzzle, and they're not gonna make it intuitive. So once we're down here, what we're going to want to do is there are multiple beams here, and these levers raise or lower them. So if we hit this lever here to the southeast just twice, we can go underneath, grab a part, and then we want to leave it there because we're going to use it as a bridge later. And then further to the southwest here, you can see that one up on the platform, but instead what we're going to do is go under the beam past it to grab another part. Then we're going to hit this lever here. If I can, come on, Ryu, work with me. Hit it twice to lower it to be in line with the boxes. Then we're gonna go around here, and behind this little half wall is another part. Then we're gonna hit this lever further on 2 times to raise it. Again, go behind it because there's a part right behind it. And we're just gonna keep on trucking, and all the way at the end here, where is it? Yep, there it is. Behind these boxes is yet another part. And then behind these boxes up here is yet another part. And then further behind these boxes, now you can barely see it there, but there is a treasure chest. So if you're using Nina, this is the Robe of Wind, and I just slap it on her. It's only for her, and it will increase her resistance to lightning, wind, and earth. It is like best Nina gear at this point. Alright, now that we have everything raised up and we picked up all of the parts in this lower section here, we want to go up this ladder and work our way around to get the stuff up here, starting with this part here. It plays tricks on you here, but yeah, there is a ramp we could walk down. And then back up, and then over here we can grab this part. There's no ramp for that part. Instead, we have to go all the way back to that stupid lever and lower it. Oh, come on, Ryu. I understand you don't know how to use technology, but it's a ramp, Ryu. Killing me, Smalls. Alright. Now, if we hit this twice to lower it, we can use it from a different box to get across. Now we can go over here and grab the last part. Fantastic. Now, there is no alert that you got all the parts. You just gotta know. And the only way to know for certain is to go all the way back to Momo in the dock. So this could suck if we missed one. I don't think I did. Oh, but we have a fight. Oh, the last enemy, the regular bolts. Ray, I was really hoping you would just hit it. And Ryu's asleep. This is great. We're off to a terrible start. Try again, Ray? Dang it. You know, maybe I'm going to take a moment to try to learn Frost Strike, BRB. Well, no one's learning it. Fantastic. However, I guess I should show off the Shadow Walk because I almost forgot. So we're going to cast that and hopefully it hits. Yeah, it's a pretty good attack. I also like the aesthetics. He just, like, vanishes. I don't know. Oh, man. If you want, it wouldn't hurt to learn Frost Strike on Ryu. It's pretty good. The elemental attacks are fairly decent. But anyway, what we gotta do is head all the way back to Momo. As much as I like your Ray, I want my healer back. All the way at the dock. The wave crashing is so peaceful. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's gonna be short-lived. And remember, she's down in the engine room. Hey Momo, I got your stuff. Welcome back. Did you find everything? I sure hope so. And now you're going to have to click OK on everything. So just give her the haul. Oh, that's it. You got all of them. All right, here we go. Are we gonna have a montage? Well, all right then, Ryu. Why don't we go to the bridge? We're not gonna have a montage. Ryu's very impatient. Just a little while longer, Ryu. This is the engine room. Start the engine. Starting engine, sir. Yeah, get used to this noise. But I do like the music. Ease her out slowly. Left, full rudder. Aye, aye, sir. I know it's not the same universe, but we're not going to have a Gilligan Island situation here, right? This isn't going to be a 3-hour tour, right? Ryu looks at the back of the ship and sees SS Minnow. Engine steady! Set course for Rhapala. Aye, aye, sir. Before I can give you the boat, we need to return to Rhapala. Until then, well, it's a small boat, but please make yourself comfortable. Yeah, and we can go down the ladder here, talk to our team, get acquainted with our new digs. Well, future digs. Hey, Gar, how do you like the boat? I don't know if we can make it across the sea in this boat. Yeah, seems a little shaky. Geez, it shakes a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, don't jinx it. What do you think? Do I know how to make repairs or what? Okay, Momo. And somehow Pecco can just sleep through all of this. Oh, look at Nina enjoying the breeze. It feels good to be on the ocean, doesn't it, Ryu? Yeah. Now that I think about it, no one told me how the boat was damaged this time. You see, sir. You know about the black ship, sir? Maybe if we go all the way across the sea, we can learn everything about the brood and about you, Ryu. Yeah, keep it in your pants, Nina. Black ship? You mean that large ship you can sometimes see off in the distance? You may not believe it, sir, but the black ship was here, in the middle sea, sir. Huh? What's that? Oh, no. Well, this isn't a good sign. Looks like it's coming this way. But what is it? A ship? It came out of nowhere, sir, right in front of us. We couldn't even avoid it. Impossible. The black ship has only been seen in the outer sea. You can't navigate the shallow waters of the middle sea. Well, he says that, but that looks like a very big black floating city. Holy cow, how big is this thing? Is this a continent? What's going on here? It's gone? I wonder what it was. It's drifting, sir. She is. Doesn't look like there's anyone on board either. Well, if that's true, we should check it out. It could be a threat to our shipping lanes. Well, look at you being a boss. Sir, we're home. It's Rhapala. We made it. Hooray. What? Okay, we were just drifting there. What was that maneuver? We've arrived in Rhapala. It took us a while, but we could finally let you use the ship now. These two sailors will take you anywhere you ask them to. Oh, thank you, Beyd. We're planning on going over the... Wait a minute. Oh, what now, Zig? Let me handle this. Let me pilot the ship for them. Beyd, I mean, Guildmaster. Sure, okay, Zig. Keeps you out of my hair. Beyd may have beaten me out for the lighthouse and Shaddis. But I'll show you that no one handles a boat better than me. Alright. Okay then, I'll be on the bridge. Let me know when you're ready to shove off. Alright, well, we're doomed. Yeah, Zig's like that. But he's right about one thing. He's our best sailor. You're in good hands. Alright then, be careful and good luck. You can bring the boat back anytime. Well, we're gonna start with that later, cause holy cow. I'm kinda tired and lost. There we go. I always forget how to navigate this area. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna head to camp. Hey Gar, we finally got a boat. I don't know how far we can get using that boat, but I guess all we can do is go in the direction Dees told us. Right? Hey Nina, how do you like boating? You know, if I'd stayed in the castle, I never would have dreamed that one day we'd be going across the sea where no one's ever been. I know, I'm awesome. Pecco, you sleeping? Yeah, you sleeping. With a big smile. Looks like he's happy to go across the ocean. Good job, Momo. I can't believe what Ray said about the boat, especially when it's got such a beautiful engine. Yeah, but it is pretty shaky. Don't you agree? The ocean. I'm not afraid, you know. It's just that, well, the boat's shaky. But anyway, for now, this is where we're going to call it quits. This has been part 37 of our Breath of Fire 3 guided walkthrough, where we finally, after 10 years and numerous side quests, have a boat. Stay tuned for the next episode as we use said boat to not cross the ocean, but kind of stay in the area we're at and do some side quests. If you liked the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship.
The mate was a mighty sailing man,
The skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, a movie star, and the rest are here on Gilligan.